Well, why are you coming on the mic and just to say that?
I come with more news actually. So the first thing that we're going to have for the day is the Veggie Monster Showmatch.
Oh my God!
I assume that some of you are familiar with what the Veggie Monster is, right?
Oh yeah.
I think we're looking at him right now.
So SFAT here is going to play Donkey Kong against Eric Church, who bought all of the Slippy hats to get Nick Yingling into Summit, 600 of them actually, and save Melee actually. So everyone say thanks Church in the chat real quick.
Thank you, Church.
Thank you, Church, for saving Melee.
But I also have another special guest here. I have Noel from Hospitality. And that's because if Eric loses this match, Eric will have to be vegan for a week.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Which means also the rest of Summit. Which means Noel here has to be our enforcer.
Okay.
Wow.
Hospitality going to give
Gonna
Church only plants.
Hey, thanks to Noel. Thank you, Noel.
Yeah, so if he wins, he gets a nice little cash prize. If he loses, we're giving his ass only veggies for the rest of the weekend. So,
Very nice.
so
Which can be delicious, by the way.
as a
you know.
punishment.
Can be.
You know, there's probably some vegans out there that are like punishment.
Yeah.
And then they're telling all their friends how they love to be vegan. So
Yeah.
Zach is looking real
Yeah.
mad. And if Zach loses, he is going to eat a steak live on BTS.
Porterhouse 42 ounce. Rare.
So yeah, looking forward to the ethics
That's
discussion
right.
here, guys. Let's have a clean
definitely.
match.
Just like in it's like in Akagi when they're setting up the stakes for the Washizu match. And it's like no. If I win, I want to bankrupt you.
Yeah.
Your life has to be ruined.
Yeah,
That's right.
The stakes are not equal unless we both have equal chance of taking each other down.
Yes.
Is that
You
the
need
one
to
with
feel the
blood?
fear.
That's the one where he's giving
With
up
the
the
blood,
blood,
yeah,
right?
that's
Oh,
right.
yeah,
Life
yeah.
match.
That's right. That's right to the people in the chat that thought me and Scar wouldn't reference Akagi this time around.
Yeah, we
Joke's
haven't
on
for a
you.
while. So we were due.
Yeah, that's right. We were due.
You should definitely watch Akagi if you never had.
Is that the gambling one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's super
Mahjong.
good.
There's two gambling
It's the Mahjong one.
Yeah.
It's the one
The
that's
good one?
Mahjong
This is the one where the protagonist is like the ultimate gambler, like a divine competitor. It's very good.
It's very good.
Okay, because
thank you for
there's
the
one
week.
gambling one where it's not really about gambling. It's how the gamblers cheat every time they play.
Yeah,
and it
that's
pisses me off.
yeah,
They
it's
don't
the
actually
same.
gamble.
It's the
That's
same.
Kakegurui.
Do they
That's
cheat the other one too?
Kakegurui.
Yeah, that's.
Oh yeah, that one.
Oh, it is.
Yeah,
they
that's
cheat,
Kakegurui.
but they do cheat in Akagi too.
Oh, they cheat
No,
from
they
time to
cheat.
time,
I mean,
but-
they definitely cheat in Akagi, but Kakegurui is just basically
All
cheat
cheat.
Because
better.
it's like it's
That's not gambling.
Yakuza.
Yeah, that's
Mahjong.
It's like underworld type, underworld type shit, right? Where
Hugo's
everyone's
very
kind of
like
above
this,
the belt.
right?
Hugo's very above the belt. Okay,
Right,
you
right.
ever watch Hugo Samus? It's very
Definitely.
Right?
Yeah.
Definitely.
there's no dirty. It's all raw, pure neutral.
I'm throwing sand in
Pure
his face
neutral.
when I play him.
No dirty, degenerate punish game. None of that nonsense.
Pure.
I think you might enjoy.
Honest.
fundamentals, right?
You might enjoy Akagi though, Hugo, and I think it's good to consume content that's slightly challenging. Slightly challenging, but maybe not too much where it's all about cheating.
Okay, just a little.
There's a
bit.
little dash that's gonna make you feel a bit uncomfortable, but
little
you're gonna
zest.
understand how it's a little,
Yeah.
a little something.
Church is a Frame 1 Yoshi player, yeah. And I do think, there's a lot of character, I don't know, I mean, maybe this is just my personal interpretation. I feel like Yoshi probably does really well against DK. I also feel like probably the punish game isn't that good for DK.
Well, here's the thing. I spoke to Church in the parking lot last night. I ran into him
Yeah.
in the parking lot, and he told me that he's been practicing with AMSA to try to get ready for this, but that they concur that Yoshi kind of gets fucked by DK.
Oh my
No
goodness.
way.
That if he gets cargo throwed, he just lets go, he loses his second jump. Like Yoshi just falls.
Oh,
so
no.
And then you can shark him.
But maybe SFAT does, maybe Veggie Monster does not know this.
he probably doesn't, but he was practicing with Ringler. So helping each other out.
They were interesting.
When they switch.
Yeah, why wouldn't you practice with Ringler
I
as
don't
being
know,
Church and then SFAT practices with Amsa to get
Yeah. To be honest, both these guys seem like the people who would mess that up. They would just do the opposite.
Oh, he went for the gusto. Oh, Church is moving and grooving at 10 in the morning.
Oster, I was just, I play on box now, and Oster said that there's no warm-up, apparently, for box players.
How do you feel?
Well,
No
I sat
warm-up.
down and played him, and I felt like I was moving way better. Yeah, pretty instant. Yeah, I was playing, yeah.
Wow.
So maybe there is something true about that. And you get a slight buff at 10 in the morning.
Okay.
If you're on frame 1.
Wow, maybe I should pick up a... I actually talked to Greg Turbo yesterday, and I asked him, well, when can I get a frame 1? He said, we're working on it. So
That's the question: is when can I get one?
yeah.
Scar and I have been talking about this
Although
all
I guess
morning.
I could get a Smash Bros. Up right now.
Could you?
I think so.
So there you go, Hugo.
There you go.
There is some supply.
I came up to Bobby and I said, hey, so I'm thinking about it. Maybe I want to pick up a digital controller because I got nothing to lose now. Might as well go for some kind of like long-term play where I'm playing on a great controller.
Yeah.
And I say, where can I buy one, Bobby? And then he starts going on this rant about how you can't. Like, it's hard.
You can't. You can't.
It's hard.
I can't
But-
answer that question.
I would say, yeah, I would say Smash Bros. You get, I think right now.
Yeah, okay. I will do that.
Listen, Veggie Monster, I don't think he's really done the strat with the cargo throws per se, but I think he's solidly just kind of winning neutral and stuff like that.
Doesn't seem like it needs it right
Oh my
now.
goodness.
That's what you usually get with like a top player who uses like a low tier or mid tier, right? They're just neutral is still really solid, even if they don't have like the character specific stuff.
Yeah.
But he does have the character specific stuff with DK. Just maybe not in this matchup specifically.
Maybe not in this matchup.
You want to know another fun fact? Heard it in the car. I think you guys heard it too.
Love fun facts.
SFAT specifically asked Mikey to give him someone easy.
SFAT specifically
You really blew him up for that. I was gonna just not say anything.
Why would you not blow him up for that? That's dirty. Why would he do
You
that?
snitching on my boy.
Snitching on Zach, he did it. This is dirty. And he's not putting meat on the line?
He's not putting meat on
He's
the
not
line.
putting meat
He
on-
should have put meat on the line. I
He's
agree
not
with
putting
that.
meat
You're
on the
really
line.
snitching on Mikey because Mikey was the one who was then tasked with the challenge of finding SFAT someone who was easy to beat.
Hey, can you rig the bracket
And
for
then
me?
he paid
Oh, sure,
Church.
man.
This is like a blow up on so many people right now.
Probably
It's
went
a
up to
blow up
Church.
on
He's
the
like, dude,
Church.
you got this. I think you got a great shot. And
Yeah.
that's how he convinced Church to put up this kind of money.
Exactly.
Oh, actually, no. So this is not Church's money. This is like Summit money.
No, if Church wins, he gets
So-
$250.
So it's ridiculous that Zach doesn't even have to put up his own money, and yet he's still asking for a specifically easy opponent.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is dirty.
This is dirty. I didn't know that SFAT was so
this is
image
how
conscious.
vegans roll sometimes.
Wow.
I'm starting to realize.
Image conscious.
Sorry, Zach.
Akagi would have. Akagi would not be pleased.
Yeah.
This is some
not about
this
the
is
love
some
of
Kari Kuga shit.
Kakiguru.
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 Yeah, that's
that's
what
the one
Zach's
on
doing.
Netflix.
That's actually a good comparison.
Yeah, he's
SFAT
cheating.
rigged the bracket,
Yeah.
but he's way better at it.
He did grab, release, chain grab. That's like a brawl thing.
Did it do any damage?
Yeah, I think when he puts you on his back, I think it does
Does
something.
like a couple
Maybe?
damage.
Maybe not. I don't know. It doesn't look like it hurts. It just
It
goes
doesn't
like
look
this.
like it hurts.
Yoshi got the best pullback on that forward smash.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, he
The
really
thing is with the
cranked his neck
cargo
back.
throw actually is the damage is DK when they get out of it. Like you see DK taking 10% when you
Oh, I
do the
didn't know
cargo
that.
throw.
No.
Yeah, no, that's the thing.
DK takes damage when he cargo throws?
See, right there, you took 43.
What?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
so did
damage.
Yoshi. Yoshi just took 10 damage
Of course
too.
he does too, but I'm saying that DK, that's the net negative if you just let them release off the grab like
Yeah,
that.
because DK is really way too good.
Yeah, they needed to nerf
They
DK like
gave
that.
him a 10. Yeah, I see the sarcasm in what you're saying, but yeah, that is an insane design decision.
I feel like they made several insane designs. I mean, I love how the game came out.
Oh,
Don't get me wrong.
Trivia question. What other character besides Pichu hurts himself with attacks?
Yeah, that is.
DK.
I never would have gotten that.
I would never.
Jeopardy.
I
would have gone
that.
Jeopardy.
Although you
Never
know,
got
there's got to be somebody.
I wouldn't
else.
have gotten that.
If you really
Oh,
think
well,
about
sure,
it.
yeah, I mean,
Does
Link
Game Watch?
pulling a bomb and
Okay. So just from the input of the move alone, though, I
Yeah,
think
we'll,
it's
we'll
only
have to
DK.
define this question.
yeah.
Well, DK has to be grabbing.
Oh my
Roy,
goodness.
Oh,
Roy,
yeah.
Roy,
With
fully
what?
charged flare blade.
It hurts him?
Oh, it hurts him big
Yeah.
time. Dang, that's
sucks.
a diff. Wow.
So probably are a
Well,
couple.
I guess it's a
couple
good trade-off. It's a very powerful move.
Have you never played Roy?
Yeah, I have.
It
He's
is
terrible.
very rare though that you get to use a fully charged.
I just feel
flare
like
blade.
as a
Not at the
kid-
time when I was playing Roy. I actually pulled it off a lot.
Right.
I did a lot.
Oh man, we saw a for the people who might not have watched all of the events yesterday, we saw a home run bat
KO.
KO yesterday.
That's for Magi, right?
Magi did. Yeah,
It was a home run back KO to end the game with a 3-stock.
with the 3-stop in a
It's
crew
actually
battle.
pretty, pretty
It
incredible.
was pretty incredible. It was pretty incredible. Did he taunt?
Unbelievable.
He did taunt. Church taunted.
Church taunted?
Church taunted after taking.
Yay!
Yeah,
I'm
he did
feeling
good.
like Church doesn't have a shot here because of all the conversation that we've had. But it looks like maybe there's a slight shot.
Oh, this is that. This is that. This is that.
DK is
BS.
definitely
This is that
punted
BS.
46, 56.
That's what it's good for? Why does he know that? That's so specific.
Listen, but he
Yeah,
used
so
to-
Yoshi's up B.
Wrangler taught him it, and then
Wrangler taught him it.
Is there no jump release?
That's what it looks like, yeah.
There's no jump release.
Yeah, this is what Church was talking about in the parking lot.
Oh my god.
This is what he was worried about.
He
I
took
was
50
thinking-
damage to do it, but
Yeah,
That's worth.
That's the price you pay. That's like some of those Yu-Gi-Oh cards, like take 4,000 damage, but then they, but it's good.
But then you win.
You win. So,
So
does the damage
I'm,
really
I'm
matter?
snitching again, Toph. I'm snitching again. So in the parking lot, Church, after he told me all this, I'm like, well, if this is so bad for you, why are you doing it? And he's like, you know what? I think being vegan will be kind of healthy for me. And so he's looking at this as
He's
as a
mitigating.
life change.
this isn't. That's not a. Snitch,
That's not
I don't think.
snitching. Actually, yeah, I'm giving him props
it is
here.
a snitch.
He's
You're lowering the
hedging
stakes
a
by the
little bit.
moment.
Yeah, so there's nothing on the line
He
here.
doesn't even not want to be vegan. We're just
Nobody
Okay,
loses.
but listen,
We're
Nobody
just taking
loses.
40 minutes of the people's time, having them watch literally Yoshi versus DK for a match that SFAT doesn't want to lose, Church doesn't want to win.
We're supposed to raise the stakes in
Well,
grand
hey.
finals of a tournament.
All
You know
right,
what?
well,
This
well,
doesn't
you know what?
matter.
Let me take that and let me raise you this. Let me raise you this.
I can't
That
wait
is
to hear it.
exactly the kind of thing I would say if I really didn't want to be. But that's what I would tell myself. I would
Oh,
say,
okay.
oh, you know what? Oh, it seems healthy.
Okay, so
Oh,
he's
I'm
trying to
gonna have
convince
adjust
himself.
my cooking habits. Yeah,
Church
that's exactly
desperately
what
wants
I
to
would
win.
say.
It's a defense mechanism.
Oh yeah, it's a defense
Yeah.
mechanism. Are you
Okay.
kidding me? What do people
You
say?
know what?
Oh,
You're
I didn't-
right.
I didn't care that much anyway.
You
I
know
didn't
what?
want to win that much
I
anyway.
want those sour
You're right.
grapes.
But you usually do that after the set.
No, people do that.
Before?
They do it before in the
Yeah.
parking lot at 12 a.m.
You have the specific receipts.
Yeah.
This is when they revealed to me the information.
This is the timeline.
Oh, I pay attention.
Can I ask I have a question. What do y'all think about the decision of making this a best of 9?
Why did they do? Did they just change that?
Like, what do you think about that?
They're-
A lot's
A
on the line.
divinely inspired content choice, or maybe a miscalculation? I'm not sure.
A lot's on the line here. We
Yeah.
have to go the distance in a set like
Yeah,
this.
you need to have accurate
What distance
results.
are? I feel like we have not. I feel like that we're on such a treadmill right now. You know, we're on such a hamster wheel. I feel we've traveled 0 distance from when Mikey came on the mic. In order to tell us that, like, in Australia, the water doesn't go the opposite direction and gravity's not. That's not a real thing. It's an urban legend.
We've learned nothing, Scar.
I feel like we've
We've learned nothing.
All right. Well, we've only got three more games. The best buy wins.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Signs of life.
Oh my God.
I
Maybe,
love sides of life.
maybe Church will make SFAT lose $0.
Wait, SFAT doesn't. Yeah.
No, there's
Roll those
nothing on the
anybody.
line for
He
SFAT.
won't have to go against his principles. Need be.
If SFAT wins, does he get money?
Yes.
I don't think he should get money. I think.
Wait, does SFAT get money? No.
Yes, he does.
Church. Oh
No.
God.
He gets the money,
Oh, no.
but he loses nothing.
Oh! Counterplay, and he took so much damage
He
going
did.
for
He took
that.
crazy damage.
Oh, you can side
Oh.
B.
He's dead. He's trying to
Barbarian?
track
On the
cheese.
board?
This is what you, as a vegan, you can. You should know.
Gotta stop cheese.
This is
Oh!
what happens when you try to cheese, dude.
Wow.
So in Kakegurui, what happens is when one of them does the betting and then they cheat, the main character cheats, they're usually putting a ton on the line, but the person who they're playing against
he's
thinks
actually
they
going
have the
somewhere with this.
super edge on it, right?
Right. They
And
think
so-
they're good.
They think they're hella good, and then they get out cheated, and they're like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna lose my whole life savings in my
Yeah.
company."
Look, I didn't say
That's what
nothing,
happens
Mikey.
here.
I didn't say nothing.
Yeah.
Fun,
Oh, hey, Mikey, how are you doing, man?
You guys enjoying this?
Didn't
best
see you
of
over
9?
there.
Hey, I didn't. I said nothing. I said nothing. Hey, I learned that Donkey Kong takes 10 damage when he gets grabbed with
I didn't even learn that.
Yeah. But you know what?
You already
The
did that.
important thing is that someone at home is also learning that.
That's
There you
right.
go. That's right.
right.
And that's what
You
it's
know,
all
Mikey,
about.
I'm doing great. I just, when life hands you lemons, you make lemonade. I feel
And
like
you
we're
know
having
what?
a great time at this lemonade stand.
Sometimes-
Best of 9.
Sometimes it's going to take 5 to 9 games to learn something. That's right.
That's right.
But that's what it's all about.
That's
here
why
at
we
Smash
tune
Summit
in.
12.
That's why we tune in at twitch.tv/BTS Smash.
That's right. That's right.
In order to see.
Can we put a little meat on the line? Just
I
like
know, just a bite.
like just a little pizza roll or something.
Oh, we slammed
Just-
him down. In anger.
Just like
Just a little taste.
one cube of steak from Chipotle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little something.
Oh,
A strand of imitation cheese.
I think that would be a good content skit, by the way. We should have done that.
Just make it.
Just have a skit where he doesn't actually have to eat meat, but
That's
he's
so
tied
funny.
down like Clockwork Orange, you know?
Yeah,
No!
It's like we're waterboarding him, but we're putting meat in his mouth.
For some reason, I think
That would be a great
funny.
skit, Scar. I think it would just be a hit.
Yeah.
Zach would love it.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
so
I think
they would enjoy
he
it.
would
Yeah.
enjoy it a lot.
But he's, you know, as
Wow. Oh, but the egg is so big when you put Vega in it.
Oh, I didn't realize it actually gets bigger.
Oh my
Scale to
For
the
the
size of
opponent?
opponent.
I only play Samus, so I literally seen one size egg my whole life. That's it.
Yeah.
I like that about you.
Zach has seen 0 eggs in his life.
0.
And
Refuses.
Soon, and soon Church will also see 0 eggs.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Oh
Yes.
my goodness gracious.
No animal
good
products.
transition.
Thank you.
Nice.
I play a couple characters, but I feel like they all have roughly the same size of egg.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, usually you play like kind of similar egg-sized characters. You don't just go Bowser or DK.
I would bet good money that the size of the Bowser, DK, and Ganon egg are all the same.
Probably.
If they didn't,
I
then
would
this
take
is
that
the
bet.
greatest game of all time. They
I would
put
take
that
bet.
attention to detail.
They did put crazy attention to detail
think
into this game.
They did.
I might take that bet just because of Ganon.
I will bet you vegan for a week.
Ganon might be a little smaller than
You know,
DK.
it would not be so hard for me to be vegan for a week. My wife's vegan. I eat vegan
Oh,
at
yeah?
home.
Nice.
Soylent's vegan.
Oh, you be doing Soylent?
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually just moved away. From like drinking way too much Soylent. Like Soylent for most of my calories. Not that this is like
Okay.
Maybe this is interesting.
Why'd
to some
you-
people. I think it's good to eat real food.
Okay.
For a
Yeah.
while, I was like, you know what? Forget real food.
Yeah, your stomach gets a little bubbly if you just.
You know,
eat
no,
only
I did it for
liquids.
actually years.
And it was fine.
Yeah, it was fine. I'm still alive.
Okay.
My blood works pretty good.
Okay.
I like food too much to do that. Just to
I
have,
do
like,
not
yeah.
like food. That's my problem.
It's very
Yeah,
interesting.
we've
Yeah.
talked about this.
Yeah.
Scar.
Some people
Like
are
Food
you're,
that, the food that I
food is
like is
special
food that's
food is
generally
sustenance,
not good for you.
Yeah,
food
eat to
is
live or
fuel.
live to eat.
Food is fuel, yeah. Yeah,
Food is
he's
fuel
easy to
or
live.
food is heck. It's really good and delicious, like a delicious
But
steak or
oily.
like, yes, or, You know what
So
I
you
mean?
do like food.
You do like.
Yeah, but I don't like food that's healthy for you.
Okay.
Well, oh yeah, yeah,
Which
yeah.
is,
I think
that's my dilemma.
Yeah.
I want to live a healthy life, though.
Yeah.
Okay. And a happy life.
That's right.
Makes sense.
And that explains my life choices and why I'm sitting here watching this best of 9.
They really made it best of 9.
They really did.
I thought like
because
Mike would
like
be done with the bit when he left.
couldn't be
No.
decided in 3 games.
No,
You know?
yes.
We're not
Yeah.
convinced.
Yeah, right.
We're not convinced.
It's
Who's
no
gonna win this set? I don't. I
know.
still don't know. I'm in great suspense right now.
It's great suspense. Oh, maybe this is this a Veggie Monster tradition? Vish, do you know? Is it? Are they always first to 5s?
It's always best of 5.
Yeah.
There's no one would agree
It's always
to a best of
5.
9.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I think he does this on his stream, actually, is that he does like a best of 5, and then he tries to get people to become vegan for a little bit as his way to save the environment and the world.
Yeah.
That's
One
actually really
person-
cool.
one
to be
person at
honest,
a
that's-
time.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually really cool.
Yeah, but he makes sure that the opponent is bad so that they lose.
And he wants to win $250.
But that's he's actually being really good, right? He wants to make sure they lose so that they become vegan, so that the
Right.
environment is saved.
Yeah, that part is good. The grimy nature of guaranteeing himself money, not so much.
True.
So much.
But the Earth is thanking him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess overall,
Yeah.
better for the world.
I'm trying to paint SFAT in a better light.
He's gone.
Then I
He's
have-
gone.
yeah.
He's dead.
He just got ended
He got ended.
from that grab release.
Yo,
That
this
is
is
a
close.
crazy technique.
What is?
The
Grappling
throw.
thing. That is crazy.
Oh my god.
Moving. Dude, is this going to be 3-2? Are we going to have a
might
close
be.
It's
best of
gonna-
9 set?
It might be. We just have to be strapped in, you know?
That's the best way for us to really learn nothing, is if it goes to like game 9, and then Church still loses, and then all of us, we just lost.
This is a cruel world.
Yeah.
That's what we'll have learned. Life takes no prisoners.
The inherent unfairness of...
Yeah.
Oh, Scar, this question was asked yesterday on the advice show. If you had to choose between eating Yoshi, Pikachu, or Mario, the three plushies on the couch, who would you choose?
To eat.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There's a correct answer.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty easy answer.
I don't know.
Wait, how?
Mario would be cannibalism.
Not the actual, like what they represent, like their animals that they are.
No, just the actual. Like,
Actual plushie.
plushie?
Oh, no, not the plushie.
Not
No,
the
no, no,
plushie.
not the
The
plushie.
actual the animals they represent.
Well,
yeah,
Mario
yeah.
would be cannibalism.
I thought you meant
cannibalism.
human, rat, or
So there's a
dinosaur.
moral
What would you
quandary
rather?
there. Pikachu's
I thought that's what you were saying. No, I'm
But
saying,
that's the
I'm
question.
saying it has to be the character.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
yeah,
guess,
that's be
yeah.
Pikachu. Yeah.
I thought it had to be the Yoshi.
Wait, what'd you
Yeah.
say, Yoshi? Yeah, it's Yoshi.
It's Yoshi, yes, has to be.
The
You know, I've actually, I've wondered about if the Pokemon brand guidelines, if they have like a people don't eat Pokemon thing, because like, do people eat Pokemon?
They
I
eat
think
meat
they-
on the show.
That's
On the
Googled.
show, they always have like these big ass buffets.
No, but it's not Pokemon,
Listen. They canonicized it. It's canon now.
What?
In Sword and Shield, there's a game feature where you can riveting livestock situation here, by the way. Never watched it, but, listen, in Sword and Shield, remember you could go in the camp and you could cook curry
Yes.
for your Pokemon. You remember
yeah,
this?
Yes.
yeah.
One of the curry ingredients that you can top your curry with, the toppings, is a Slowpoke tail.
Oh.
So people do eat Pokemon.
That's
They at
confirmed.
least
That's
eat
canon.
now.
I
Now.
also saw there is one Pokemon who's like it's got like it's a sea Pokemon, and they said something about it being a delicacy in some regions, which means
Pokedex
that
is a lot of-
the Pokedex says that people eat Pokemon.
Oh, they eat Magikarp. They
Pokedex has some
definitely eat Magikarp.
gnarly. There are gnarly
No,
details.
it
in the
could get
Pokedex,
dark, yeah,
though.
yeah, yeah.
The Pokedex gets. There's that Pokemon where it like follows you and.
Dude, you
Yeah,
know what's the
that's
worst
true,
one?
yeah, there are.
Yamask.
Have you-
The
Yamask.
yeah,
Yamask
Yamask.
is the worst one. Yamask is a Pokemon that used to be a human that passed away, and it's like a mask-looking thing. It holds a mask of its own face and
Of its-
looks at it and cries.
Because it used to be a human.
It used to be a human. That is so fucked up.
That's
on
a pretty
so
tragic
many
Pokemon.
levels.
Yeah, it's
That's
so
a pretty
dark.
dark
So
Pokemon.
that means that humans become Pokemon when they die, and then they
then people
still
eat
have
'em.
their whole like persona of what they were as a human.
Oh,
Now they're
God.
stuck in this little
Oh
form.
my God.
trapped
yeah.
by a trainer who's asking him to use Shadow Ball. Are you kidding me, man?
against a normal type.
Oh, you Shadow Ball.
Your mask.
Go. Go.
Cubone's pretty sad too.
Cubone?
Yeah,
Cubone,
Cubone's
yeah.
pretty sad,
That's
yeah.
an OG.
Damn.
That's an OG sad Pokemon.
Okay, so they do eat Pokemon in the show. Canon.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, not in the show.
Not in the show.
per se,
Sorry,
but
I mean in the universe. Yeah.
But the meat in the show must then be Pokemon, right? Because
Yeah.
Brock be cooking.
Oh, yeah. Are there
No,
regular
there's
animals
regular
in the show?
animals in Pokemon.
Like chickens?
Aren't there?
Are there?
I've only seen Pokemon.
So they just decided this
It is
whole
yeah,
subsection of
okay.
animals is just
think-
trash and Pokemon is okay?
Maybe
This is
they
the
just
higher
keep
beings?
it ambiguous
They keep
on
it
purpose.
They
ambiguous. I
keep
guess.
it ambiguous on purpose. They do. I wish they would
They
add a
play
little
both
bit
sides a little bit.
Of, they do play both sides a little bit. I don't like when people play both
I
sides.
don't either. I would like that people don't eat Pokemon. There's just something weird about it to me.
They're sentient. They can talk. They can Meowth learned how to talk.
They literally, that's true. They have a deep partnership with, but so do other animals.
And they
you
got
know?
powers.
Not
Cows
as
and
deep
stuff.
though. Not as deep. Cows can't talk.
No,
Cows
they
are
can't
really
talk.
smart, actually. Cows are pretty smart.
Yeah.
There
Pigs
are animals
especially
who
are
are super
actually-
smart.
Pigs are
They're
very
really
smart.
super
They're
smart.
like the third smartest
guarantee
smartest
they
animal.
can't talk.
Third, something like that.
You haven't met the right cow.
Oh my goodness.
If you showed me a cow that can, I'll go vegan if you showed me a cow that can talk.
All right, chat.
I would too, yeah.
Chat, help.
You could outsource
Absolutely.
this to chat.
See, we are learning something. We're having
What are you pointing at?
Yeah.
I'm looking.
some discussion here.
I'm looking. What am I looking at?
Well, what I was
The
going to say.
You were gonna say something about the gameplay.
I was going to say something about the gameplay.
As the
But
moment
there was
passed.
it did pass, but Church was in the egg recovering, coming back to the stage, and SFAT and his Veggie Monster and his hatred for all animal products grabbed the egg, grab release, and Yoshi just died. And it was just so vicious.
Yeah.
It just had like a,
a quality about it.
you know, sometimes in Melee there's a lot of expression, and it just leaves you with a visceral feeling. And it was just a visceral.
the knee and
Shannondorf just came over and showed me an important picture relating to Pokemon and the Pokemon lore. In the Pokemon anime,
Yeah.
Miltank,
oh god.
Moo Milk is
Yeah.
a thing that
Yeah.
is given to humans and Pokemon alike. So
Like Cyndaquil.
Milk, and Cyndaquil in particular, was on Miltank
Yeah.
in the show.
Yeah.
On Miltank.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
drinking out of milk tank.
No, I remember that.
That's
Same
what
with Meow.
that's what udders are for.
That's
So
what
it's
udders
totally,
are for.
Yeah.
Yeah. So milk in the Pokemon universe is all Moo Moo milk.
Yeah.
And I don't know what you do with this information, but now you know it, Bobby.
it
and I can see your face, and you're not pleased with this information.
Well, milk tastes like a cow, right?
Milk tank
Yeah,
is
yeah,
we
it's
we
all
all
good.
drink cow milk.
yeah. Except Zach.
That's true.
Yeah, except Zach.
And all vegans.
Hey, sometimes I get oat milk.
And Church in 1 minute is
And
about
Church,
to not have any milk for a
For
week.
the next week.
Yeah.
Oh, this is it.
This
Yeah,
is
this is
it.
it.
Oh, wow.
I know. Time's just flown.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute.
I was going to make a point about the visceral.
Wait just a minute.
Wait just a minute.
He's bringing this back.
I was going to make a
Church
point
got
about
big plans.
the visceral nature of a certain
Let's take
move.
it to a game 6. We're going all the way.
He might actually do it. Oh, God. Oh,
Nah,
That
whoa.
should be it.
Reverse back here? Look at that. Look at
Wow. What a set.
amazing, amazing.
I want to clap for them as they come downstairs. That was fantastic.
Absolutely.
Just-
Yes. We'll wait till I'll do it on
that.
your cue.
Do you guys want to act like we were really interested the whole
Yeah.
time?
Totally.
Yeah, let's act
I'll
like
follow
that.
your lead.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh
got
my
this.
God.
Oh, my God.
That was.
Really?
Yeah!
Wow.
Wow!
Just putting it all on the line.
That
These
was
two players
insane.
just reaching in for
It's-
personal.
It's not a matchup you see very often.
No,
It's
it's
not
not
a
That
match
was a
you see
treat.
often.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
honestly
that
a
was a
treat.
real treat.
Yeah.
Doggone
Wow.
Yoshi, wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and there was some tech that I'd never seen before. The
Yes,
grabbing
grabbing
Dude,
the
the
Yoshi,
cargo
the
throw, that
release.
was wild.
Did you practice that earlier?
That was all Ringler. Ringler told me that
Oh,
yesterday.
okay.
Wow.
No way.
You really
surmised.
prepared for this high-stakes match.
Well, I had to make sure I couldn't lose to
Yeah,
Yoshi.
yeah.
Yeah.
And you had a lot of the line too, so you had to.
Yeah.
You had a
I
lot
guess
of the
so.
line.
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know. It was fun though. Thanks for doing it, Eric.
I guess
So how do you feel now? You're gonna be vegan for a week.
You got to
Oh, yeah,
talk to the
just gotta
mic.
talk in the mic.
Mike, wait.
I think it'll be all right as long as I can I'm pretty sure I can eat Uncrustables, right?
Okay.
Like I have
Nah.
to. No.
Yeah, peanut butter and jelly. You
Peanut
have to
butter
check
and
though.
jelly is fine.
No, that's
But
fine.
peanut butter should be fine.
Yeah.
And then
maybe it's fine.
beer. Beer's fine.
Beer. Yeah. It's vegan, right? Yeah.
Also legumes.
Legumes.
are
Legumes.
vegan.
Okay.
Legumes. Well, peanut
Yeah.
is a legume
There's some fruit there.
that they make into butter. that they
Pop-Tarts.
Really a legume? Peanuts?
Peanut's a
Yeah.
legume.
What, you
That's
can't
what
choose
legumes.
Pop-Tarts when there's Uncrustables in
And
there.
when this is over, what's your plan for food? How are you doing this? Did you plan it out, or you just got to think on it? Okay.
They just sprung this on me. I was like, okay, I'll
Okay.
do it.
Okay.
There's a lot
Good
of
luck.
hidden animal products in foods.
So I just got to check.
Yeah.
All right.
You're probably gonna mess up.
Like gummy
gonna be
bears.
realistic.
Gummy
I'll
bears
be
you can't
very-
eat.
I'll be very.
Really?
very
Yeah, they have
Yeah.
gelatin in
They
them,
have
which is
gelatin.
has
Oh,
horse
yeah.
fruits or something.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
Oatmeal. Oatmeal's a really classic staple.
yes, that's a good one.
Zach, do you do this Veggie Monster thing on your stream? Is it always best of 9?
Sometimes it started at like Shine. Started at Shine 2019 or 2018.
Yeah.
Where I just went around and money matching people. You know, $5 if you win. If you lose, you have to go vegetarian for a week.
Mhm.
And you know, I've done
Do you
about
do you have track of how many people you've converted for a week?
maybe like 20.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Okay.
You know,
That's
a
yeah.
fair
Versus that
chunk,
green DK.
a fair chunk. Yeah, you know, so it's like a fun little thing. You know, and I think like
Do you always do best of 9?
no. It's usually
What do you
like best of
usually-
5.
yeah, best of
You know,
5.
we're
Best of
we're
5,
stalling
yeah,
so
yeah.
that players can warm up today.
What about your warm-up?
I know. I was on the second match.
It was just
you
for
were saying
stalling?
that was
Second
stalling.
match, but-
Oh, what
What?
amazing.
But I am
Oh,
playing also,
see.
so this is kind of warm
It
up.
didn't even seem like we were stalling. It seemed like we were
Yeah.
really pulling out
Yeah,
all the
yeah,
stops.
yeah.
That's kind of a letdown to hear that.
Right. That really lowers the stakes in a way that we didn't.
Yeah, in my head, okay.
The
But
only
I-
stalling was my heart as that set
I
progressed.
really like this challenge because you know it's a really simple
nothing
way
on
to
the
just like fight back on climate change and take whatever little control you have and you know the easiest way to like combat climate change is to change your diet. So you know if you could do it for a week, that's awesome. And like if 80% of the population went 80% vegan, that's a lot better than if 100% people or if 50% people went 100% vegan. So so as long as the other thing about veganism or vegetarianism is you don't necessarily have to be vegan to do vegan, and that's a big shift. So
I like
can do
that.
You mean
vegan.
to eat to make a meal vegan just
yeah, you
by
can
choice,
you
right?
can
Yeah.
you can eat vegan and do vegan without necessarily identifying as vegan.
Right. Yeah.
So
I'd be doing vegan sometimes too. Not gonna lie, after
I've
you
got
lived
a
with
little
us and we
vegan
had some
cafe
vegan
in my
meals,
slot.
I started enjoying it more.
hell yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll do it every
definitely.
now and then.
Cool.
I'm doing the potato tacos today. I'll tell you that much.
Oh, wow.
I'll tell you that much.
Bobby, you were saying you eat vegan a lot.
Nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be good stuff.
You do vegan.
I like rice and some veggies. I put some oil on it. I have some kind of protein in there. Some tofu, maybe.
Okay.
Maybe some vegan nuggets.
Tempeh. I've been
like
messing
nuggets.
with tempeh lately.
Okay.
Tempeh's pretty good.
Yeah, Sophie's into tempeh.
Satan's also good.
I know it's a crazy name.
Yeah,
It's a
I know,
crazy name.
It's not what you guys
You
say.
literally just call it Satan. I was just eating some Satan.
I thought it was Satan or something. It's actually Satan.
It makes you feel more comfortable. if
That's
it's
how you
not
get the
Satan.
Christians on your side. Tell them that you're eating Satan.
Yeah. I'm down with that.
Are we
Really
still
helping
stalling?
out. You're really helping out.
No. We're good.
No, we're raising
All right.
stakes.
Thank you guys.
thanks,
That
guys.
was fun. Good luck.
Good luck, yes.
Good luck.
You can't believe he got coached.
You got
I
coached.
can't believe it either. Oh my goodness.
Oh, Zach's so nice. I love Zach.
Wow,
What a wholesome guy Zach is.
what a letdown. I thought
Yeah.
there was a lot on the line there.
Yeah. I thought this was like a crucial part of the flow of the day.
Yeah.
I thought it was mere stalling
Yeah,
for
stalling,
time.
Unreal.
Unreal.
Just putting. Just
Unreal.
But it's interesting because Zach is also a prominent player here. And they
Yes.
said, hey, can you stall for the rest of the players here?
That's true. That's an insult.
How does that work?
Well, no,
How
I
does that
mean,
work?
last Smash Summit day, Zane and IBW, I would say two of the most prominent competitors play a reverse mains match.
Which was a treat to
It
watch.
happens
right.
to anyone. It was a treat to watch.
It could happen
I heard
to
it was really
anyone.
funny.
Can happen to everyone.
Marth won.
And apparently we have a schedule change, which we're going to talk about right now.
I think
Where,
we are formally moving Group D forward, and we're moving Group B to the end of the day just to give Sora a little bit more time to recover from the reverse polarity water of the United States of America.
Now, I just wanted to say the water in Los Angeles is drinkable. It's just not good. It's not great water. And then if you're used to really good water, that's probably what's maybe upsetting.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean,
But, like-
we're from Seattle, so when I came here anyway, I had to actually start drinking only filtered water or like even bottled water sometimes.
Oh, like it would
right?
upset you?
Yeah, it just
Okay.
tasted not that great.
You could taste it.
I
You
grew
can
up
taste
in
it.
the
Even
in
with
the
the filter, you can
dredges,
taste it.
so I
Yeah.
could drink it because I grew up here.
it's
But I
right
know
through
it's
your
trash.
system.
Huh? Yeah, it's just it's all up in here.
Doesn't East Coast have good water? Like
They have great
everywhere?
water.
New York's got
New
good
York's
water.
got amazing water.
Everyone talks about New York.
That's why
water.
the pizza's supposed to be good, right? Like that's
Yeah,
a
and the
component.
bagels is what they say. Yeah.
And the bread.
And the
bread.
bread.
Yep. But yeah.
All right,
So we got some real action coming up with singles starting right after this break. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.